Now, before you come in here panicking and stressing that one of Nike's last great resellable sneakers are bricks, just relax, take a deep breath. I'm gonna explain everything here momentarily. So what's going on, everybody? It's JA. Today, I got a few different topics which I wanna get into, but first, let's go ahead and start with these Travis Scott Jordan 1s, which currently have the entire sneaker game in a chokehold, which historically over the last like 4 or 5 years, these Travis Scott releases have been some of the most desirable and sought after collaborations from Nike and Jordan brand, which in return have ushered in insane resale value in a sneaker game, which as far as resale hasn't been the same as it once was. You know, you could either blame it on oversaturation, like just too many models to choose from. You could also blame it on the economy, but the fact is people are no longer looking to dish out thousands of dollars for a pair of their favorite sneakers. So with that being said, if you guys are unfamiliar with the whole backdoor process, it's essentially where retailers who get these pairs in advance, they're gonna go ahead and, you know, sell out these pairs to resellers for a little middleman price, usually, you know, right below the current resale value, but above the retail value. That way the reseller can maintain these middleman prices. Now, as far as this Travis Scott release, according to the rumor mill, apparently there's supposed to be a lot of stock on this pair. As far as the colorway, it's a great earth tone vibe, very similar to past releases which have done well via the resale market. So it seems like resellers, they're going all in on these joints. And as far as the early backdoor price, if you were able to buy in on these in bulk early on, you were paying $400. Around that price was the early resale bulk buy-in price. And if you guys take a look here at the current secondary market, when you check apps such as like StockX or Go, it looks like as far as the Travis Scott medium olive, this pair is just going like right above $400, which for these resellers, these joints right now are bricks, which kind of leaves them with two options at the moment. They can, one, do the little quick flip where they'll probably just make minimal profits, or they can do what they call the long hold, which in the past, like the long hold used to be like a 6-month plus hold, but nowadays for sneaker resellers, the long hold is like maybe like a week or something like that. So as far as this pair right here, I would expect, you know, once they drop Saturday and everybody takes their L, their resale prices will probably go up. So that's when you'll probably see a lot of these resellers let their pairs go. But as far as this Travis Scott release, can you imagine like come Saturday, these joints were to sit and they would be complete bricks? I know it would never happen, but that would just be absolutely insane. So as far as this pair right here, with the rumors being that this is supposed to be one of the most plentiful Travis Scott releases as far as stock numbers go, I want to wish everybody good luck trying to grab these joints on Saturday. And if you miss out, the question is, are you going to go ahead and help the resellers by paying that crazy resale markup? Let me know what y'all think down below. Now, in other brick news, we just got word that another upcoming Jordan release has been postponed, which according to So Savvy, we learned yesterday that the upcoming Jordan 1 Black Toe Reimagined has now been postponed. And we're not just talking like a few weeks or so, but actually these joints won't be dropping until next year, as these are scheduled now for a 2025 tentative release date. So it's wild. I don't know what is happening over at Jordan brand, but it seems like a lot of things are shaking up behind the scenes. As far as the Jordan 1, we know the narrative has been over the last couple of years or so that the hype has been dying. And I would say definitely, you know, people aren't rocking Jordan 1s as much as they used to. So I think it's more a testimony that like the trends come and go, and a sneaker which at one time was on fire, you know, is no longer as desirable, you know, by people who have moved on to other trends such as like the mesh runner, retro runner, which we discussed, you know, in depth yesterday. So as far as this release, I don't know what the future holds, but as far as the storytelling and everything behind this release right here, I guess that wasn't enough to sell the people on these. So I don't know if it's due to like shipping delays, or maybe Jordan brand is taking these joints back to the drawing table and looking to revamp the launch, maybe, you know, bring some more anticipation for this release, which we know next year they have a jam-packed lineup. So maybe if they drop things around that time, the hype for Jordans will be a little bit higher. But as far as these black toes, I don't know what the deal is with this pair right here. I would say as far as like all of the releases this year, Jordan brand forecasted these releases like 2-3 years ago when the market was going crazy. You know, everybody was looking to buy up everything. So I think they kind of overcasted this release release window as far as this year's drops, and maybe people aren't feeling these releases as much as they're no longer some of the trendiest sneakers currently on the market. So as far as these black toe Jordan 1 reimagines, you guys already know what the resellers are saying about these. Prices are going up, make sure y'all buy them now. A lot of like boutiques and some retailers have already gotten pairs in, but of course Nike has told them to just hold off as far as the release. So we'll see how things go. Maybe we'll see some type of release as some retailers maybe drop these a little ahead of the scheduled drop, but apparently the classic black toe Jordan 1 reimagines now will be rescheduled for 2025. Now we also got a little slight minor Yeezy update for all of you that are still fiending to get your hands on all of this leftover Adidas Yeezy inventory. So we saw a small little restock actually hit finish line this morning for a few different colorways of the Yeezy 350, which originally retailed at 230 bucks. They do have a nice little slight discount, bringing these joints in at 180 bucks. So you'll save yourself about $50. Now, as far as the pairs, which we saw restock, you have the Yeezy 350 Static, which is like a pretty much primary all white pair. You also saw the dark salt pair, which is kind of going to be your darker variant, but it does have like some slight hits of an MX pattern going on in there. And then you have the mono clay pair, which when these originally dropped, this was like a new take on the Yeezy 350, featuring this like translucent like upper. So as far as these pairs right here, the only thing that's probably enticing to you guys on top of the $180 price tag is they do offer free shipping. So I would say not a bad deal, but some of the less desirable pairs, I would say. So as far as what you have available via finish line for these statics as well as these dark salt, it looks like sizes are beginning to sell out. So it looks like just what's left over are some of these smaller sizes, but as far as the mono clay orange joints, it looks like you have basically a full size run. So here in 2024, the Yeezy 350, maybe not one of the most stylish pairs currently on the market, but if you walk into your local gym, you're still gonna see everybody rocking a pair of these joints on feet. Now, in other sneaker news, of course, we got the upcoming NBA season, which is about to kick off, I guess, at the end of next month. So you guys already know we're gonna see a whole bunch of new signature lines from all of your favorite brands. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at some of these upcoming signature models, which today Nike did actually introduce the Ja 2, which is coming off the success, so I guess I should say the Ja 1, which had a positive reception, you know, among sneakerheads. So I would say as far as the Ja 2 right here, this pair does look very similar to a lot of the other stuff that Nike basketball has been dropping, but what I feel like sets this sneaker apart from the bunch would have to be the Ja Morant cosign, one of the rising stars in the NBA. Although he has had a off season, I think as far as this year, he is poised to have a major impact, and he's extremely influential off the court as well. So I would say as far as the success of this upcoming sneaker, that would definitely have to ride on the success of Ja Morant's play this coming season on the court. So we have the first colorway, which apparently they're going to be calling Introduction, which is set to drop coming up here in October for a retail of 120 bucks. So definitely feeling that price point right there. Now we also have Boston Celtics, which of course they just won the NBA championship. Their star Jason Tatum, he's getting ready to introduce us to the Jason Tatum 3. So these joints right here are very interesting. Of course, we know the Boston Celtics had a crazy season last year. So will that success translate into the success of this model? We'll have to wait and see. We did see him debut this sneaker actually on NBA 2K. And it looks like as far as the launch of this sneaker, it looks like Nike is going the route of making this a limited collaboration, as it looks like they are teaming up with Concepts Boston for the release of this pair, which will be dropping coming up on the 5th. So it's going to be like a little pack, which you have the Jason Tatum 3 releasing alongside this exclusive Jordan 1 colorway, which Concepts is asking $300 for this pack right here, and then the standard Jason Tatum 3 will retail for 125 bucks. But of course, as you guys know, them joints are definitely going to be going on sale later on. Now, his teammate, actually the Finals MVP, Jaylen Brown, who has maintained his sneaker free agency, reportedly turning down several different offers from some of the biggest brands. One even, which apparently he had a $50 million offer on the table, which he turned down to maintain his independency, which it looks like he's going to be launching his very first independent sneaker, which he calls the 741 Rover, which according to Jaylen Brown, the name 741 has a significant meaning to him, which the numbers 7, 4, and 1 have continually shown up throughout his life. They represent spiritual awakening, hard work and new beginnings. And he said, quote, Brown also drew inspiration from Kobe Bryant to make his brand, as Kobe was looking into becoming independent before the passing. So Kobe's journey taught me about being fearless and pushing sports along with society to new heights. The mindset I'm bringing to 741. So as far as the debut colorway, they're going to be called Black Moon, which feature this like interesting little design detail with like these little like jewelry type designs or whatever going on with the upper. So I'd say as far as the sneaker, not bad looking. And reportedly, Jaylen Brown said that this model is supposed to be like 40% cheaper than all of the competitors on the market. So the price is still to be determined, but be on the lookout for these as they are set to launch coming up at the end of October. So some cool upcoming signature models to look forward to this coming NBA season. Let me know if you guys are rocking with any of these pairs. So that's all I got for you guys on today's show. Please go ahead and drop your feedback on all the topics covered. Let me know if you guys grabbed any of the restocks, which we saw hit finish line. Let me know if y'all are rocking with any of these Travis Scotts or not. Or if you take an L on Saturday, are you looking to pay the resale man that high ticket? Let me know what y'all think down below. And potentially, can the Travis Scotts drop even lower? I know right now they're floating around like 400. Do you feel like this sneaker may go below 400? I don't know. I think that's crazy. I think, you know, once we hit release date, I think we're probably gonna see these joints hit like around 500, but that's me being generous. So drop your resale predictions down below. I'm JA. I will catch you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love.